This is Roy with Kicking Legend. Today we're going to talk about how to deal with kicks from the South Paw stance. This is Roy with Peter here at Michigan Kickboxing Academy. We got a question about one of our videos on defending and countering against the side kick and spinning side kick, on how to deal with it from the South Paw stance. People have been talking a lot about karate recently due to some notable victories in the UFC, and that's great. Fully support learning all kinds of martial arts, but I do take issue with people thinking that karate has the monopoly on footwork, distance, and timing. If your coach isn't telling you to improve your footwork, distance, and timing, you really do need to find a different coach. I don't care if you're doing Muay Thai, I don't care if you're doing Wing Chun, I don't care if you're doing frog style. If you're trying to fight in a cage, I'd say these are useful qualities to have mastery over. Okay, so first things first. Against the rear right kick, when I'm in orthodox, I would love to counter with that left cross, but from South Paw, it's quite easy. So this is what you want, right? South Paw, you want to throw that left cross. You're just waiting for a chance to throw that left cross. So when he throws that kick, that's exactly the time to do it. So fundamental counter to the rear kick is left cross. So if you are fighting against someone with a very karate taekwondo stance, is very sideways, so Peter's very sideways, first thing you want to do is not be in front of him, right? This is his primary line of attack. This is kind of, if you want to use the fencing analogy that's been going around recently, that is his primary line of attack. So I want to start getting off to the side, and he's going to have to adjust, right? And the idea is, as I circle out, doesn't matter which way, he's going to have to constantly be adjusting, and I'm going to weave in and out. So if you think from the top a circle, I'm going to be weaving in and out like a Reese's peanut butter cup. So it's not entirely certain if I'm in range or out of range. Right now I'm in range. If he throws a kick, he can hit me. So if I start circling, but I change the range, all of a sudden I'm not quite in range, and I'm relying on him not being able to make that assessment as he continually circles around like that. So I'm weaving in and out as he tries to maintain that side posture until I find the right moment to attack. So if someone's facing you very sideways, don't stand in front of him. That's his fastest tool, right? Shortest line between him and you is that lead side kick, and he's very good at it. So don't stand there. Get off to the side, angle out, weave in and out.
Okay, as far as the spinning side kick, if you're in South Paw, the same basic principles apply. If he's going to spin, his shoulders are basically going to tell me to go. I know that that rear leg is going to come at me, right? So I have to follow this line. So if he goes forward, I'm going to go forward with him. Now I obviously have the line to be able to throw whatever I want. I'm away from two things. I'm away from obviously him throwing the spinning leg, and as I go to the side, out to the side, and him throwing spinning elbow or spinning kick, or spinning punch, I'm going to be just outside the range where he can spin through. Obviously, if you don't see people spin in a full circle like a rose petal or anything, so you're going to be away from the end of the power. Obviously, stepping out just directly to your left or right is actually going to be detrimental, because if he throws a spinning kick, me being here, he can hit me easy, right? If I go towards his tailbone as he spins, now it's going to be tougher for him to spin all the way through. This obviously gives you the option to step through and cut the leg, or you switch your stance to the outside and just kick the leg supporting. As far as the spinning concept, very straightforward. When it comes to your leg kick, a spinning kick, when he just steps out, and I'm in South Paw, if he's going to step out to do a side kick, I have to basically step to the side and crash forward. You can knee to the back of the legs, and I'm just trying to get out to the outside to step into him, to throw my knee and brace for the crash. Now, if I'm stepping directly to one side, like if he throws a side kick and I step right to the outside here, I'm going to be right in line to eat a kick. If I step again directly to my right, I'm going to be right in line to eat a spinning kick. That's why crashing down the middle, if you're southpaw and dealing with an orthodox fighter that's throwing that that side shot, you're kind of at a disadvantage just on the aspect of, if I go to one side, I'm going to be eating a tie kick, just a straight kick in general. To the other side, guys that are really good at that side kick, you bet you bet your chips that they're going to be obviously good at the spinning side kick. If you're good at one thing, especially like something that's more from a basis of a taekwondo, karate base, they're going to be good at the spinning back kick. You're going to be safest going a crash or backing up.
If you go out to get out of range for the side kick, which quite frankly is a relatively safe option and going to be a high percentage in terms of defense. So if he throws midline side kick, you get out, I'm going to try to bat that down. I'm going to try to kick the leg with my rear leg. Oh, sorry, from South Paw. So I'm going to try to kick the leg with my rear leg. Not the strongest kick, but enough to stall him, right? If I'm throwing that with intent, even light, you see that's moving his legs. So if he follows with spinning side kick, I'm still good. So if you get out of range, that does give you a few more countering options if you really want to counter and punish him from throwing that lead side kick. Thanks for the question. Hope this helped you out. And this is Roy Peter here at Michigan Kickboxing Academy. Keep your chin down, elevate your striking.